Is Epic Universe a kid-friendly park? Well, stay tuned because we're about to find out. Sup, my dudes, it's Demi, and today we are breaking down everything that kids can do here in Epic Universe. First, we're gonna take a look at all of the rides and attractions. Then we're gonna take a look at the activities and then the entertainment. I will link my kids guide to Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure here, so you can go check those out. But now, let's get into it. Let's do the kids guide to Epic Universe, and let's go get into some hijinks. First up, rides and attractions. We are gonna be looking at attractions that have a 40-inch height requirement or less. First, let's start with the no height requirement attraction, starting with the Constellation Carousel here in Celestial Park. And this is no ordinary carousel. This is a work of art. They are so beautiful. The music is original. At night, you can see the lights more. I highly recommend riding it at night. So even though this is a no height requirement, your child still must be able to sit up on their own for 5 seconds. But this is something that your entire family will love to do together. And there's multiple different types of seats where you can sit on top of the animals or you can go inside one of the bench seats and you're gonna have a great time. Our next no height requirement attraction, and this is listed as an attraction on the Universal app, which is why I'm putting it in this category, is Astronomica on the bridge behind the Constellation Carousel. It is essentially a splash pad, but it's a very cool splash pad because it has different water settings, like you don't know which one is going to come out of. It has different fun things. Sometimes it'll be super splashy, sometimes there'll be little jumps like that, and it's a really great way to cool off in this very hot park with no shade. And parents, if you do have a child that may need some accessibility help, make sure to check out my accessibility guide to Epic Universe, where I cover everything from sensory to wheelchair to hearing and visual. I got you covered. The final two zero height requirement attractions can be found in How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. First, we have Fire Drill. This attraction is going to get you soaking wet. Just be aware of that. There is no height requirement to ride with an adult. However, there are seats or you stand. Your child has to be able to stand on their own or sit on their own because you cannot hold them on the attraction. For your child to ride on their own, it's about a 48-inch height requirement. They actually don't list the height, and it's not listed here either, and the team members aren't 100% sure, but we're like guesstimating that this is 48 inches. And finally, our last zero height requirement attraction is the Dragon Training Camp. Yes, this is also listed as an attraction, which is why I'm putting it in this part of the video. And yes, it is a playground, but it is a very, very cool playground and very well themed. There are bridges and slides, dragon carousel. You can play on Viking ships and even dragon egg. Plus, it's a rubber mat floor. Oh, also on the top level, you can like basically bring gongs, but then you can also beat Viking drums, and they're real. Ow, that wasn't real, I lied. Don't have your kids do that. I've played those other ones before. I figured they were all playable. Well, I guess I'm glad I did it so your kids don't do that. My hand hurts. A little side note pro tip. Isle of Berk is a land that you're probably gonna spend a lot of time in with your kids. Also Celestial Park. Both lands have no shade. It is very hot. That's why I'm wearing an umbrella hat, and I know it looks stupid, but it works. Bring hats, bring umbrellas, take breaks, come in the morning and the evening, and avoid this land when the sun is at its hottest because it's really, really hot here. We made it over to Super Nintendo Land for the one attraction that does have a 34-inch height requirement, and it's Yoshi's Adventure. This is a slow-moving dark ride where you get great views of the park. There's one indoor scene, and you have to try to find the different colored eggs that are listed on your ride vehicle, and you're gonna tap the egg button when you find it. Not very exciting at all, but it's a cute ride for kids, and you get great views of the park. It's even better at night. Finally, let's talk about rides with a 40-inch height requirement, starting here in Super Nintendo World at Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Fans of Mario Kart are going to love this. You enter through King Bowser's castle, and you are a part of Team Mario, and you are facing Team Bowser. And your favorite Mario Kart maps are literally about to come to life. The game uses AR, so you're going to pick up one of these Mario hats, and when you go sit down on the attraction, you're going to attach a screen to the front so that you'll be able to see the Mario characters on the track when you race. And the way to win is you use your wheel and you hit the buttons to hit your opponents. Then you're going to look at your opponent, and that's how you aim, and then you hit your button to throw to knock your opponent out of the way to try to get into first place. You want to hit those question boxes as well so you can get some items to throw, and when you drive into coins, your speed will pick up, just like in the regular game. But kids are going to absolutely love this. Parents are going to be fine with it. Some people really love this ride. Other people find it to be a little bit boring and the technology not so great. Staying in Super Nintendo, but in the Donkey Kong Country section, it is, of course, Minecart Madness. It's a very great kid coaster because there aren't any big drops. It doesn't go that fast. The whole point of the ride is to make it look like you're jumping over broken track, which you are, of course, not. It's a very safe attraction. Kids will love it. I will say this ride has a really bad loading capacity, so the lines could be very, very long. And while kids love it, I as an adult find it to be incredibly shaky. So just keep that in mind as you're about to go on. Our next attraction can be found over in Dark Universe, and it is the roller coaster Curse of the Werewolf. This is basically like if a tilt-a-whirl and a roller coaster had a baby. It actually has more punch than you think. It, depending on weight distribution, is how fast the spins will go, but it's about a 1-minute ride. It's very fun, lots of laughter on that one as well, because it's just like spinning while you're on the track. And finally, back in Isle of Berk, we have Hiccup's Wing Gliders. This is a coaster, but before I show you the coaster, I just want to show you that a lot of the queue is not covered. And again, as I said earlier in the video, this land has no shade. It's very hot. So try to do this attraction in the morning or in the evening. This coaster has a lap bar seat. You're gonna have to store any large items in the lockers. The lockers are free. And what's so cool about the lockers at Epic Universe is that it's facial recognition. So you just press that, you look at the camera. That's an unfortunate picture, but you hit confirm and then a locker opens. This is a dual locker, so once you store your items here, you're gonna pick them up on the other side. This attraction is more intense than you think. You think, oh, it's a 40-inch height requirement. It's probably a kid coaster. It's really not. It's super fast, makes fast turns. It's like baby Hagrid's motorbike adventure over at Islands of Adventure. And I say baby like very lightly. There are no big drops, but it's just so fast and so fun. It's actually my second favorite coaster in this park after Stardust Racer. So if your kid is new to coasters, just be aware that it's a little bit more intense than maybe like a Slinky Dog Dash over in Walt Disney World. Now let's talk about activities here at Epic Universe, starting out with character meet and greets. And we are starting over at Isle of Berk, where you will find the character meet and greet to end all character meet and greets, where you can meet Toothless. Literally Toothless. He is there, he is alive. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life the first time I met him. This is an absolute must-do, kids or not. It's an incredible feat to be able to meet a dragon like this. I highly recommend it. But as you can also see, there's not much shade here, going back to that topic again. So I highly recommend, because this is a popular thing right now, it's a 60-minute wait. Come in the morning. This could be something you could possibly rope drop if you'd like to, because this line does take a long time. There's no express pass for this, of course, and the morning will be a lot less hot. You'll also find some roaming characters like the Vikings all around Berk.
Yeah, just hang out right there, that's fine. What a loser!
Stole his shoe. Oh my gosh.
Can't get it up there. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what. What? I'll give you a piece of this cotton candy if you give it back. You know that's made out of dragon vomit, right? It still tastes good. Shoot first. Yeah, there you go. Got you, nerd!
They are the best part about this land. Literally, I wasn't even expecting them to do something so incredible like that. We just caught one of the most amazing moments. So they don't have like traditional meet and greet times. They're just gonna be kind of roaming the land throughout the day, and they're so fun. And also throughout the day, over in like this main town square area, you can also meet Gobber from How to Train Your Dragon.
Why are you looking at us? What did we do this time?
You know you did. What?
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 You did not do what I asked you to do. Well, I asked you for one simple task and you were supposed to read.
Okay, picking up Hiccup is not a simple task.
Yeah.
Sometimes along with Toothless, you can meet Hiccup, sometimes Hiccup and Astrid. I have yet to actually seen that in person. I did get to meet them at the grand opening of Helios Grand Hotel.
We're actually building a dragon hatchery over there to kind of
That's cool.
mitigate all the problems we have with the little one.
Well, you know,
Oh,
baby
that's good.
dragons, they never listen anyway.
No, they sure don't.
And sometimes Astrid is just wandering Burke. Sometimes she has Stormfly with her. So again, it's one of those where there's no time or set location. It's just like a cool experience if you happen to see it. Plus, you can visit the ice dragon. There's like lots of little fun things all over this land. And don't forget to say hello to the dragon babies. Look at them eating their fish. Next, over in Dark Universe, everyone's favorite character, probably in the entire park, is Igor. He meets over here. Sometimes he meets behind Curse of the Werewolf. He doesn't have times that he comes out. He just kind of comes out whenever, and then he also like walks around Darkmoor a little bit too, but he is so fun. He's so entertaining. Igor,
I tell you, they let anybody in here.
I know. Igor, do you think that kids should come visit you in Darkmoor?
Like little kids?
Like little kids, yeah.
Of course they should!
Yeah?
You know why?
Why?
I'm starting to work in miniatures.
Okay.
So what I do is I send the little ones into the catacombs before me. Because if there's an infestation of scorpions, that's half chicken, half scorpion, they will eat the little one first. And then they lay down for a nap, and Igor can sneak by. So yes, we need as many little ones as we can. Bring them all to Igor.
Okay, thanks, Igor. Our next characters can be found underneath the sign Monster Treffen, which is going to be the start of the queue to be able to meet the creature and his bride. I'm Hi. We're good. Thumb up.
Is this a creature?
Yeah. So thumb up. Touch. Knuckle.
Again.
Yes. Ooh. Fun. Friend.
Fingers broken.
No.
Need new ones.
No. They're fine. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. She counts. He is learning. Perhaps we can show him.
So, 1. Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, that is you. You are 3.
Good job.
But there is more.
4. I know, it's okay. If you're not ready, it's okay. 3. We'll stop at 3. 4.
Much.
Too much. Sensory overload. 5. Okay. No 5. 3. 3. Good. Now this character meet and greet is listed on the app. At time of recording, they're not showing times when they're meeting. The team member says that they hope that will change and they will be listed, but if it's not when you're here, there's always going to be a team member near the front of the line, and you can ask them what times they are actually meeting. And sometimes the Invisible Man meets over here, and just warning you, he is rude to you on purpose, because that's just the character of Dr. Griffin. But also sometimes Dr. Griffin meets over here at the Lion's Head on the staircase. Next up, in Super Nintendo Land, there are a ton of incredible Nintendo characters to meet. You can meet Mario and Luigi together, and they talk to you. You can meet Princess Peach in Peach's castle, and she also talks to you. You can meet Toad. He doesn't talk, but he's adorable. And over in Donkey Kong Country, you can meet Donkey Kong, and he is massive and amazing. Just check the Universal app to see when the characters are gonna come out. If it's not listed, just head over to where there's a team member nearby, and they should have that information for you. Our next activity can be found over in Isle of Burke at Toothless Treasures. In here, you can adopt a dragon. So this is all based off availability, and unfortunately, they have run out of dragon eggs. But essentially, you're going to purchase a dragon egg, and when you do, they're going to do a hatching ceremony for you here. Now, you don't have to do it, but I heard it's really fun. You get to name your dragon and take them home, and it's $25 at time of recording. Our next activity can be found in Super Nintendo World, and it is the blocks and mini games. In order to play this, you do need to purchase a power-up band. They are $45 each. If you ever bought a power-up band in Universal Hollywood or Japan, like I did, you can just link this to your Universal Orlando app, and you're able to use it here. With your power-up band, you can go to question boxes and collect coins. That's when you know you're done, when you hear that sound. And with your coins, you can start unlocking features within the Universal app. But the best part are the key mini games that will help you unlock a secret attraction. You can find all of the key mini games on the app, but they also have a paper map over in the merchandise locations. After you do 3 key mini games, you unlock Bowser Jr. Shadow Showdown. This game is so fun. It's one big screen and a bunch of people play, and you just have to like hit all the items, and it's a workout, but it's really fun and definitely half the charm of being in Nintendo Land. And in Donkey Kong Country, you have the drum mini game. This is not on Power Band, but you have to have like enough people to be able to do all of them, and then you try to get the rhino to come out. But do keep an eye out in Donkey Kong Country for places to use your power-up band. Our next activity can be found in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and that is, of course, to do the magic. You will need to purchase a wand to be able to do these spells. If you bought one in Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley, yes, it will work here as well. If you purchase a second generation wand, that works with the Universal app, where you get to go on different missions and unlock secret spells that you cannot do if you only have the first generation wand. I will link my second gen wand video here for you and put it in the description box below, so you have a better understanding on how it works and to see if it's worth it. And finally, our last activity that kids can do can be found here in Dark Universe. When you first walk in, on the left is the monster makeup experience, and adults, you can do this as well. In here, they will turn you into a monster. It's $45 for children and adults for just doing the makeup, but they have another experience on top of it where you get your makeup done, and you get to have the costume to make your transformation totally complete. The full transformation is $109 for children and $169 for adults. And finally, let's talk about entertainment. Here at Epic Universe, there are 2 full stage shows. The first can be found here in Isle of Burke, and it's the Untrainable Dragon. There's no recording for the show, but I have to tell you, it is one of the most amazing things you will see. It is technologically incredible. The music is fantastic. Kids and adults will absolutely love it. It is a must-do for your visit at Epic Universe. Child or no child, it is just an incredible show, and you will absolutely love it. It is about a 20-minute show. There's multiple shows throughout the day. Just check the Universal app to see what those times are, and you will have an incredible time. The other stage show can be found in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and that is Le Cirque Arcanus. This show is also fantastic. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's a little bit of Cirque, it's a little bit of Fantastic Beasts. Whether you're a fan of Harry Potter or the Fantastic Beasts movies, I still recommend going, especially for the kids, because animals are animals and they're always going to be adorable, and the production quality is fantastic. There's a pre-show first where you're standing, and then you go into the theater to sit. Total time around 20 minutes. It's a fantastic addition to the Wizarding World. Well, my dudes, that was my kids' guide to Epic Universe. Let me know in the comments, would you bring your kids to Epic Universe? Do you think there's enough for them to do? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think you're going to wait for them to be a little bit older? I want to hear all about it in the comments below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon. Become a patron. You get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, access to our Discord, and so much more. And you'll be helping me continue bring you great content like this to this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Now go watch all of my foodie guides to every land at Epic Universe. Bye-bye.